All right, one of the questions that comes up a lot on forums when I talk about the DEFY Overnighter that comes out every now and then in Horween whiskey or other whiskeys, and the larger DEFY Rover, in fact, one of the largest duffels you can really pick up generally, um, is what's the size difference? So I've got happen to have the DEFY um, here packed out for a weekend, and we'll go ahead and move the packing cubes from here into there just to show. So let's see what we've got in here. One small Eagle Creek. And there's this brand of packing cubes that I've been trying out. It's called Shack, S-H-A-C-K-E. Maybe I'll get a link to them or something like that. And so I've got some of these in here now. I'll kind of show what we're working with here in a moment. Go ahead and set this down. So basically, these Shack cubes are kind of modular, and that there's sort of some standard sizes that they come in, and they come in a 5-pack. These here are just for extra clothes, dirty clothes, so I just kind of put those at the bottom flat. Because the way I had this in the other duffel there was kind of a masonry brick layout that pretty much fit perfectly like that. So again, folks who like packing cubes or on the fence about using packing cubes, you can kind of get an idea that these 4 things went very easily into this bag. It's also a great way to see kind of the volume comparison from one bag to another. So actually, I'll just, for ease of visual, we'll just toss those empty ones aside. Now, the DEFY Rover is very tall. It's relatively tall as far as duffels go, especially ones that are kind of carry-on compliant. I haven't actually had to put this into a luggage sizer, but I do think the tallness would help because luggage sizers tend to be open on the top, right? So, but I haven't had any issues, even when flying on some small regional jets. But a lot of times, when I've used these Eagle Creek, this is the small, but I use the medium size because that's probably about comparable to whatever size Shack this is. This one might be a little bit longer, taller, so we'll see how this goes on the vertical stack. But basically, with the Rover here, you can stack vertical. So I've got the 2 in there from the Overnighter, and I got those 2 slightly smaller ones there. And you see this is probably taking about half the room. So I could probably squeeze 2 more of this size here of the Shack bags, or that would be 2 more of the medium Eagle Creek packets. Actually, I can get 5 in there, just depending on how stuffed full they are. So for this, I'm just going to set this down in the bottom like that. And I'll do the same thing with this one here. There's still easily room for 1 more on top of there. And we can probably show the extra space here like so. So in the other bag, it was kind of tight. This one, there's still plenty of space to put something else here, or even stack these up in a more masonry style way. But basically, if you're carrying clothes for a weekend, a week, whatever, depending on how much you have, like you can get all of that into the DEFY Rover, still have access to this laptop compartment. I would not have been able to fit a dopp in the space that I had left in the other bag. Plenty of room for a dopp, cables, tech. You can make all kinds of creative use of that space. And I'd say, there's still probably some space on top open here. Should have had something I could stuff in there. But like I said, very usable, very useful bag, high volume. If you're looking for a duffel that can kind of do it all, which, by the way, they actually call it officially a backpack because it has these backpack straps. Can't go wrong with the DEFY Rover. And of course, for that classy heritage look, you can't go wrong with any of the stuff from DEFY that's made out of the Horween leather. So drop a comment, hit subscribe. Working on making more bag videos, little reviews, things from actual usage is kind of my goal here, even though every now and then I'll do an unboxing. But I really want to show kind of how this stuff actually gets used over time. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, if you have a favorite duffel, experiences with DEFY, opinions about packing cubes, drop it in the comments. Thank you.